Alright, this is the second page in the review. So for the last problem in the last video, I forgot to do x cannot equal. Do that really quick. X plus 3 equals 0. X minus 2 equals 0. X plus 2 equals 0. X equals negative 3. X equals 2. X equals negative 2. So x cannot equal negative 3, 2, and negative 2. Alright, now that we're done with that, we'll go on to question 2. So it says graph x minus 5 squared minus 4. So what we're going to do is we're going to graph the x coordinate. So it's going to be x equals 5. So that's going to be right here. Because anything with the x in the parentheses is opposite. So negative 5 would make positive 5. And if it was x plus 5 in parentheses in the equation, it'd be left 5. So it'd really be like negative, going back 5. You think of that as negative, but if it's in the parentheses with the x, it's the other way. So, and then you got to go down negative 4. So we go down here. So our vertex point is at negative 5, negative 4. Or 5, negative 4. And now we can draw a parabola. So 1 squared is 1. So we go up 1, up 1. And then we go over 2. So 2 squared is 4. And we'll go up to here and here. And I'll graph one more point probably. 3 squared is 9. So we have 3 this way. And so negative 4 and go up to 5 here. 5 here. And now you can connect the points because we won't have any more room to plot more. So it's going to look like that. Sorry for my bad handwriting. Now that's the graph for the A. Now I have to solve this algebraically. So first, I'm going to write the equation down. Now first we're going to subtract or add 4 to both sides. So you get 1 equals x minus 5 squared. Now I take square root of both sides. So it's going to be plus minus 1 equals x minus 5, because negative 1 times negative 1 is 1, and 1 times 1 is 1. And now you add 5 to both sides. So x equals 5 plus minus 1. Now how I like to think of it is you can go top and bottom. So for top, it's going to be 5 plus 1. So x equals 6. This is top. This is bottom. And bottom, it's going to be x equals 5 minus 1. So it's going to be x equals 4. And now that would be these points right here. Check your solutions. We'll put 6 minus 5 squared plus or minus 4 equals negative 3. See if this is true. Negative 3, sorry. I think. Yeah, negative 3. So first we'll add 4 to both sides. So it's going to be 1 equals 6 minus 5 squared equals 1. 6 minus 5 is 1. It's going to be 1 equals 1 squared. 1 squared is 1, so 1 equals 1. We know this is 6 is one of our answers because 1 equals 1. Now our next solution was 4, so 4 minus 5 squared minus 4 equals negative 3. Add 4 on both sides. 1 equals 4 minus 5 squared. 4 minus 5 is negative 1, so it's 1 equals negative 1 squared. Well, negative 1 squared is 1, so 1 equals 1. We know these are both the x equals 6 and x equals 4 are the answers because they are true. They make the solution true. The next problem is 3. Solve the square root of x plus 2 equals 2x plus 1. So first we're going to square both sides. And now I'll do the box to multiply 2x and 1 plus 1. One times 1 is 1. 2x, 2x, and 4x squared. So we got x plus 2 equals 4x squared plus 4x plus 1. Now I can subtract x with 2, so we get 4x squared equals, no, not equals, plus 3x, and subtract 2, so minus 1 equals 0. Now we can factor this out, so I'm going to draw my box, and that cross, 4, negative 1, so it's bad, negative 1, negative 4, and 3. So this would be 4, negative 1, 4, negative 1, 4, 1, negative 1, 1. So it's going to be 4x. Dang, my pencil's lagging. 4x minus 1 times x plus 1 equals 0. Now I can factor or figure out what x equals. So we got 4x minus 1 equals 0. And x plus 1 equals 0. My pencil's really lagging. Or my notability is 1 or 2. So 4x equals 1 divided by 4. You get x equals 1/4. And this one, subtract 1, you get x equals negative 1. Now, we can only have one true solution, because square root of x plus 2 must be positive. Or, it has to be positive, and it has to equal the other side. So, we'll plug it plug their answers back in. So -1 plus 2 is 1. Square root of 1, which is just 1, which equals -2 plus 1. So we got 1 equals -1, and this is not true. So our answer must be the other one. 1/4 plus 2 square root of that must equal 2 times 1/4 plus 1. I'm not going to type that in my calculator, but they must equal, because we cannot have 1 equals -1. That would not work. So for this one, I just went over it. Do your solutions both work? X equals -1 does not work. So the one that does, so we'll say no. X equals -1 does not work. And we'll say this problem is extraneous. Which basically means it only has one of the two x equals works. So x can only equal 1/4 is our answer.